Titan Gym on the campus of Cal State Fullerton tonight. The UC Santa Barbara Gauchos, led by reigning Big West Conference Player of the Year Alan Williams, take on a struggling Cal State Fullerton Titan squad who will once again be without leading scorer Alex Harris. Welcome in, everybody, alongside Dan Gadino and Nick Rice. I'm Chris Sylvester, and so glad you could join us. Harmon down the lane will give it back to Green. 25 to shoot. Green kicks to the corner. A Michael Bryson three is good. The Titans off to another slow start, Dan.
They really are, and the Gauchos look like everything's clicking on all cylinders. They're hitting shots, they're rebounding, they're making the easy layups.
Holden Blackwell was there with the block in transition, coming back the other way with it. A toe to the bucket, puts it in, plus the foul.
Phenomenal run by the Titans, an 8-2 rally here by Cal State Fullerton. All of a sudden, these Titans, dead to rights in this game, are back to a 1-point deficit.
7 of the Gauchos' first 18. Gauchos nearly get a steal, and they do. Eric Childress in transition, behind the back to Green, who jams it in with two hands.
So the Gauchos getting fancy all of a sudden from the timeout, and now Fullerton has to call timeout, Chris.
Second timeout burned by Dedrick Taylor in this first half, and it's been a game of runs. UCSB opened the game on a 9-2 run. Like you said, Nick, Cal State Fullerton responded with an 8-2 run of themselves, and now all of a sudden a 9-0 run for the Gauchos to make it 20-11 UCSB. 13 minutes left to play first half, and it's been led by who else but Al Williams with 9 of the 20 for the Gauchos. Childress with it, drives inside, kicks to the corner. Mitch Brew for three, and he got it. With a 10-point Gaucho lead, UCSB's biggest of the game.
Shorty fell in love with a hustle. Man, I took her from a bus. Keep talking like they know something. I slide on you, she holds something. Don't panic. We're just getting started. Don't panic. Real, getting kite. Watch the fake.
Green on the baseline with 25 to shoot. Gives down to Big Al. Big Al draws the double, doesn't care, puts it up with the right hand, and can't get it to go, but he was fouled on the way up, and he'll go to the line for two.
That's the type of arrogant basketball that has made him a reigning conference player of the year. Alan Williams looks like a man amongst boys, and on that shot with the double team came within a tiny roll of the basketball from getting that one to drop, and now it's the stud from UC Santa Barbara who's trying to make his 7th and 8th point tonight.
A lot of contact, no foul. Cross-court pass. Gabe Vincent wide open for three, and he got it.
There was no way he was going to miss that one. Nobody on him.
Mike Wilmer.
Passes over to McClellan. Just 5 seconds left to shoot. Blackwell has to take a long three, and he got it.
Wow. You could sense the confusion in the Fullerton offense, and despite that, they still drain a three, Chris.
13-point lead for the Gauchos. 2 minutes left to play first half. Big Al with 10 to shoot. Kicks out. Vincent will try another three, and he hits it again. DeJuan Smith with it, 15 to shoot. 45 seconds left to play. Gabe Vincent, a corner three, and Gabe Vincent is on fire. Nothing but nylon, and it's a 22-point Gaucho lead, 49-27.
The old skateboard Pete, that's your favorite. Me and 20 girls doing yoga naked. Frequency high, like a spaceship. She say that she like it, then she been exposed. The Gandalf hat and the Wilkes clothes. That's coming on Son and the Buffalo.
Out to Laronell Johnson, a long three, and he rimmed it in. And that'll be the final shot of the first half. Perhaps a much-needed momentum swing, slightly in the favor of the Cal State Fullerton Titans, who trail UCSB 49-30 at the half. Here comes Michael Harmon with it. Gives back to Vincent to the corner. Green down low inside. The reverse layup good for Michael Bryson. Here at Cal State Fullerton, a junior, he'll have 1 year of eligibility remaining. Gabe Vincent stays on fire here in the second half. He hits a long two, and the Gaucho lead is back to 22 at 58-36. 15 and a half left to play second half.
Gabe Vincent 4 of 4 from the perimeter, Chris.
DeJuan Smith with it, out up top to Vincent, 25 to shoot. Gabe Vincent, another fadeaway jumper, and he hits it again. Gabe Vincent, you just can't stop him.
You can't cover that. It was a contested shot. The Titan was up in the air along with Vincent, and he nails all but one of his 6 3-point attempts today.
Laronell Johnson on the other end doing all he can to keep the Titans in this game. He lays it with the left hand, back to a 14-point game.
energy is super high for Fullerton, playing a full court press.
Wide open, Mason for three, and he nails it. Timeout, Cal State Fullerton. So it's a 12-point game with 11 minutes left to play in the second half, and the Titans finally showing some life. Mason with it, out up top, drives the lane. Nice move to the bucket, and he laid it in with the right hand. It's a 10-point game, 61-51. Back over to Gabe Vincent, 20 to shoot. Vincent drives the lane, puts it up and in with the right hand. He has 19 points for the Gauchos, and it's back to a 14-point UCSB lead. So UCSB comes into Titan Gym on the campus of Cal State Fullerton, and they take down the Cal State Fullerton Titans by a final score tonight of 69-54.
I find it so bewildering that a team with just one win in conference play could technically, mathematically still be in it for postseason play.
They could still go to the NCAA tournament.
I personally don't like it, Nick.
As we move forward, I think the UC Santa Barbara win of this magnitude, a 15-point victory for them, will go a long way towards, one, their seeding, but two, their confidence moving forward.
All right, we're here with forward Alan Williams, senior for the UC Santa Barbara Gauchos. The Gauchos on top of Cal State Fullerton tonight. You come off of a tough loss on the road at UC Riverside in your first game back. You post a double-double, but you foul out. You have a very impressive game tonight here on the road. You guys now 7-5 in conference play, in a tie with Long Beach State for third place in the conference. This is just your second game back from injury. How great does it feel to be back and be winning?
It feels good to be back, and it feels good to win. That's definitely something that I'm really happy to do with my teammates again. Just be able to be out here and fight with them. Because they've grind, and they've gotten a lot better while I've been out, and we've gotten a lot better as a team all around. I think it's finally starting to click together. We're taking steps in the right direction.
Yeah, you guys were picked to finish second in the conference before the season. Obviously, you missed 5 games. 7 games, right? You missed 7 games with that injury, but you're finally back. You come home to take on 2 teams that you didn't play against the first time around. You guys lost to both of them, UC Davis and UC Irvine, first and second in the conference respectively. Both at home though, Thunderdome, tough place to play for opposing teams. What's your mindset heading into those 2?
Mindset is to go in back on Monday and get refocused, watch film, see the little things that we did wrong. Because with teams like Davis and Irvine, you can't do the little things wrong. You got to really shore up on a lot of stuff and play really good basketball. I think being home definitely gives us an advantage because we have some of the craziest fans in the Big West, and I think that they'll come out in full force for those 2 big games. So it's going to be exciting to play against those 2 teams.
I've always wanted to ask you this. Coming out of high school, you weren't, a 5-star, 4-star, 3-star, anything special like that. Yet you've become one of the most dominant big men in the nation. You posted the numbers year in and year out this year and last year, posting a double-double, truly impressive. What's your message to kids that don't have the 4 or 5 stars coming out of high school who go to play at the Division I level at a mid-major like UCSB?
Keep working hard. Keep grinding hard. If you work hard enough and you're talented enough, somebody will find you, and then you'll have a chance to show yourself on a bigger stage. And the stage just continues to get bigger and bigger as the harder you work. And I think that's what I've been able to be blessed with, is a great environment, great coaches, great people around the city and the university that I go to, and then great teammates. So it's a mixture of all things, along with my family and all that kind of stuff. So I think it's the message is to keep working hard and don't get down on yourself.
Big Alan Williams with another big game, another double-double. Appreciate the time. UCSB on top of Cal State Fullerton. They return home Thursday to take on first place UC Davis.